Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be going over what are, in my opinion, the best RP cars in Greenville. So how this is going to work, I'm going to pick one car from every category, except for emergency vehicles, campers, other. I think that's going to be it. We'll see. So there's probably about 10 or so cars. Without further ado, let's get on to the very first car. Alright, so the first car is going to be out of the sedan category, and it's going to be the Acadia TSR, which, if I'm not mistaken, is based off the Acura Integra, if I'm not mistaken. We have all these colors. You already know I'm going red. We have four trims. This is the base trim, no pass, ACI Track Series, Sports Pass, ACI Sport, Luxury or Sports Pass, ACI Sport with Color Package, basically just makes everything colored the same, Luxury or Sports Pass. And these are the wheel options. Since most people go for the middle trim, we are going to get, hold on, let's see. This is about the middle, right? Alright, yeah, we're going to get the Color Package trim. And just so you can see everything, we're going to do it in white. 43,000, 154 miles an hour, 315 horsepower, which is not that bad. And we're going to spawn it in here if this game will ever load. Yeah, well, I forgot to take that away, but it's alright. And it's about to turn nighttime, which is absolutely fantastic. I always have a hard time finding stuff. Here it is. Come on, spawn in. Greenville's been really slow lately. Alright, so this is what it looks like. Not gonna lie, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. I'm gonna hop into John. And let's give it a little start up. Alright, so that is this car. That's the wrong one. Alright, so we are going to go to the drag. We're going to go to the drag strip, and we're going to see the quarter mile time, see what it can do, just for funsies. But acceleration is pretty good. It's actually very good. Also, while I'm on the way to the airport, if you guys haven't liked or subscribed yet, that would kind of be pretty cool. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I mean, if you want to, you can do it. And also, not gonna lie, the white on this car looks absolutely phenomenal. It actually looks fantastic. And if I'm not mistaken, it's basically just the same thing as Civic Type R, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure. And if you put some 3D wheels on this thing, it would basically be perfect. Alright, so let's do a race here, see what this thing can do. Remember, I'm on mobile, by the way. I am not going to be putting it in sport mode. I am going to turn the sound on for this, so you guys can hear it. Let's see what this thing can do. Acceleration for $45,000, I think it's not bad. Also, I think if it was rear-wheel drive, it would spit flames. Quarter mile time of 14 seconds, which is not bad. Alright, this is it for this car. So I'll see you guys back at the dealership. And alright, this is the next car right here. 2023 Durant Amigo. Just a fictional Camaro. Also, somebody's cutting grass outside of my house, so I'm sorry if you're hearing that. But ain't nothing I can do about it. But this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trims. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will never do that again. If you want to unsubscribe because you heard that, please do. But it has 7 trims. It has the 1 TLI4, which is the base trim. No Game Pass needed. 1 TLV6. No Game Pass needed. We have the Sport, which needs Sport Pass. I clicked the wrong one. Hold on. We have Sport, 178 miles an hour, which is a little bit faster, so probably got a V8. Luxury Sports, TZR, Sports, and only Sports. We got a TZ, and this is 197 miles an hour. Sports Pass. Got Sport R, Luxury Sports, and we have the TL1, which is no Game Pass needed. So, since I don't have Sports, we're going to just go with this. We're going to go with white, since that's what I did last time. And we'll put these wheels on it, sure, I don't know. And this is also in the coupes category. So let's see what we think about this one. And I forgot to see how much it was. Hold on. The price was, drum roll please, $52,000. So this is what, like $6,000 or $7,000 more than the Acura. Also, I'm going to sell this Acura because I don't need it. Alright, so here's this, the Camaro, and I'm sorry, it is dark outside. I should have got black wheels. It's fine. We have tinted taillights, which is pretty cool. Black spoiler, black hood. Probably an eBay special hood. Fake carbon fiber looking all hood. Alright, let's start this John up. Also, I was going to do this with the other car, but I forgot. But I had one before and it didn't do it. But no power folding mirrors. Alright, let's turn sounds on. Start it up. Alright, and that was that. And now we're going to go to the drag strip, see what kind of time this gets. This is probably going to be faster than the Acura, but we'll see. Also, get some black wheels on it. Lower the... Oh, and the turning on this thing is terrible. But, get some black wheels to put on it, and black 3D wheels to put on it. And maybe not make the car white, but I don't know. That's your decision. Lower it a little bit. I think it would look pretty good. Let's see if we can reach the top speed before we get there. I think it was 178, but sometimes Greenville lies and it makes a little bit less or more. 180. It actually goes 180, not 179 or whatever it was. But you ain't gonna need that in an RP server if that's what you're doing. You're probably not gonna be drag racing either, but sometimes you gotta get over, you know? This car also looks very good from the back. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw this car, I did not know it was a fictional. I thought it was the real deal, but it is a fictional. I thought it was the real deal, but that was on me. We'll turn the sound on once so you guys can hear it a little bit. Hear this thing go. In a time of 15 seconds. That's very surprising. The Acura was 14 seconds. So that's very surprising. But, well, that's all I got to say for this car. Pretty good car, in my opinion. I will see you guys back at the dealership. Alright, we are now in the hatchback category. And this is the car that I picked. This car does require luxury or sports pass. This is the 2023 Shizuka Slick Spec X. Just a fictional Honda Civic Type R. And I got one thing to say, and one thing to say right now. If you buy a Type R, and if it is not white, I cannot trust you. Okay? If you buy a Honda Civic Type R and it's not white, I would not trust you with one singular penny, okay? But anyways, only one trim on this option, which is the Spec X. These are your colors, but you're going to be picking the white. These are the wheels. We got these and these. I am not going to be buying this because I already have one, and I drive it a lot. Not really, but I drive it a little bit. Where are you, my boy? Here it is. I already have 3D wheels on it. Come on, load in. So this is the car. Looks very good, in my opinion. If you buy this, it is not going to have 3D wheels, and it's not going to be this low, but that's all I did to it, and plates and stuff. The paint also not look like this. It does, I think it does, I don't know. I never really looked. It does not have power folding mirrors. Alright, now I'm going to let you guys hear this, John. And alright, that is the sounds of this car. And as you can see, I've drove this thing kind of a lot. 21 miles on it. That's not really a lot, like one RP session. But, I think I lowered it, I don't know what I did to this car, I'm gonna be honest. I think I lowered it, and I had to mess with the offset, because there's 3D wheels on it. But, yeah, I've never put this thing on the drag strip, though, so I don't know how good it's going to do. But, we're about to find out. Top speed of, I think it was 168, but I don't know what it's going to do. 170. Top speed of 170 on this car, which is not that bad for a Civic, I guess. This is, in my opinion, so far, this is the best sounding car on the list. This is the best sounding car. And I know I'm yapping a lot. Alright, here we are in the thing. Turn the sound back up to 1 so you guys can enjoy the sounds of a Honda Civic Type R. In a time of 16 seconds. Hold on, I'm gonna say that again because that was loud. In a time of 16 seconds. So this is the slowest car on the list so far, but still not bad. This is one of my favorites on the list so far. And if you guys know me, you know that this is one of my dream cars. Yeah, judge me. I don't care. Yeah, I like Honda Civics. What you gonna do about it, buddy? But anyways, I will see you guys at the dealership. And alright, we are back with the next car. This is the 2025 BKM Y50. Basically just a BMW X5. This is not the M. And this is the colors for the car. Like I said, we're going to be doing white through this whole thing. If I can. These are all the trims. I'm not going to be going through all these. I am pretty sure... No, that's not it. Hold on. I already have one. I think this is the one. Hold on. No, this is it. No. Okay, it's one of these two that I have. That we're going to be looking at. It's either the W60T Darkline or W60T Darkline Ivy. The only difference is this one has a hitch and a roof rack. And this one doesn't. And that's the only difference. But, I already have one. So, I'm not going to buy one. But these are the wheels you have to put on the car. Those wheels are ugly. But, I already have one, so I'm not going to be buying one. I don't know if it's a good spec or not, but I'll look at it. Here it is. And this is the car, right here. Yeah, let me see. Was I right on the trim? I was right on the trim. W60T Darkline. So, $102,000 for this car. Requires a luxury or a sports pass. In my opinion, this thing looks absolutely amazing. I'm 99% sure this has foldable mirrors. Let's check. Yep, it got foldable mirrors. Alright. This car looks absolutely amazing. And now we are going to let you hear this baby purr. Oh, wait, listen to this. W startup. Alright. I mean, W whatever the sound that was. Here we go. Alright, and that was the sounds from this John. Now I'm going to take it to the drag strip. Also, this is the most expensive car on the list so far. So, I don't think I've done anything to it except for colors and 3D wheels. Yeah, no, I didn't put no tires on it. And we just hit a pole. And I kept it in control, because I'm him. But, yeah, this thing looks very good. I kind of like the light around the grill. That's pretty cool, not gonna lie. Yeah, I just knocked over that speed limit sign. Yeah, but this is not bad. It's pretty... I feel like this is gonna be the fastest car so far, but I don't know. It feels like it's got some it has some good pep in its step. If you needed to get over and do some BMW things and cut up or something, you could do it in this car. Also, there's a bunch of other good roleplay SUVs, but this is just my favorite one. Alright, here we go with the test here. Come on, Greenville, don't be lagging now. There we go. Alright, you are now listening to X5 Sounds. And a time of 14.4 seconds. So that is 0.3 seconds faster. I mean, slower than the accurate at the beginning of the video, which is not bad. So, well, this is, other than Type R, this is probably one of the favorites of the video. And I will see you guys back at the dealership. And alright, here we are with trucks, the one I've been waiting on the most. So for the trucks, best roleplay truck is going to be the 2020 Vision Prairie. This thing has a bunch of, hold on, I didn't want to show that yet. This thing has a bunch of colors, pretty cool. Also a bunch of trims as well. And wheels, kind of a good amount. So the trim we're going to be using for this is the Platinum Opt, which, in my opinion, is the best. Also, no Game Pass for this truck. No Game Pass at all. Also, after this video, I'm going to be making a best roleplay cars for under $20,000. So you guys probably want to like and subscribe if you want to see that. The wheels, we'll just leave them alone. But $55,000, a little wee bit steep, but it's okay. This is not really the truck I use for RPs, but I used to use it. I don't really use trucks a lot for RPs. I use something that I am not going to show. Also, I am going to be doing a inventory tour one day, where I go through the cars in my garage. So you guys better like and subscribe for that too. But here's the Tundra. It looks amazing. But if any Greenville developers or anybody that knows how to get in touch with Greenville developers, please, I am on my hands and knees begging, please add a 2022 Honda Accord and a 2024 Toyota Tundra. Please, you had the Sequoia in here already, so I mean, shouldn't be that hard to make a Tundra. But anyways, if I'm not mistaken, it also has foldable mirrors, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. I am correct. Not bad. Hop in it. Hold on, I'll hop out and we'll see if there's any fun sounds. Alright, and that's the sounds of the good old Toyota Tundra. This thing is not the fastest truck in the world, but I mean, it gets the job done. It's pretty good. After this, there's only gonna be one car left, and we'll see. And then I will give you my real thoughts on who the winner is. Also, there's a bunch of other cars that are absolutely wonderful for roleplays. Do not get me wrong. But I am just going over my favorites and what I would buy personally to use. Anyways, top speed of 145 miles an hour, and the brakes are absolutely wonderful. I said that with a bunch of sarcasm, but, yeah. Oh, ah! Y'all saw nothing, alright? Y'all saw absolutely nothing, okay? Alright. I feel like this is gonna be the slowest out of the group, because, I mean, it's a truck. Trucks are not meant for racing, except for a few. But anyways, I'm going to be quiet so you can listen to the good old Toyota Tundra. And a time of 15 seconds. Even. 15 seconds. So actually, this is the third fastest car we've went through. So it is not bad at all. And I'm not going to go back to the dealership. I will just put the stats after this, because I don't feel like going back. But the next thing is going to be wagons, and I'm pretty sure you guys already know where this is going. Yeah. You guys already probably know where this is going. Yeah, this. The 2025 Audi RS6 Avant. Only one trim level for this car. I think it's like 136,000. So this is gonna be the most expensive car in the video. And since it's a licensed car, it looks absolutely amazing. Oh my god. But foldable mirrors, I'm assuming. I would be disappointed if it didn't. Oh yeah, it got foldable mirrors. It got foldable mirrors. I did lower this, change the color, put a bunch of stuff on it, because I spec'd it out how I want to spec it out. I just bought this the other day for RP, so I really haven't used it much. Alright, and here's going to be the sounds. And that's the good old sounds of an Audi RS6. Alright, so let's do a drag race. I am pretty sure this is going to be the absolute fastest car of them all. But I don't know. I know it has the biggest top speed, 190 miles an hour. Hold on. We might have to race. That was by far the quickest one of them all. Of 12. Hold on, I was taking a breath. How fast was that? 12.5 seconds. That is really good. Fastest car of the video. Also the most expensive car and the best looking car of the video. But anyways, I will put the stats up on the screen. But that's going to be the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Because more things are coming, honey baby. Okay? Don't miss it, okay? Don't be missing it, alright? But I'm going to see y'all later. Also, Bad Drivers of CGVRP will be coming before the end of the month. I'm trying to get a 2-hour-long special, because why not? But, I will see you guys later. Yeah, this is the specs for the Audi. Luxury Sports Pass. Yeah, this is the specs. Colors right there. And the wheel. Alright, anyways, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.